Wow. This is very well detailed. Spruce comes in gel color. Here we have the part of the running gear. Interior for the machine gun. Wells of running gear. And the trucks. You can make it single trucks or working trucks. We will choose how it works the movable trucks. Here is a right and left hull. Metal cannons. The instruction manual comes with one correction leaf. This is very wise. Well, as we can see, the process to assemble this kit is in some sequence. First, we don't have to start for the running gear and wheels and tracks like in many other kits. We have to start with the hull assembly, then right side hull and left side hull. Once it's finished, we will put everything in one piece and we will get the kit. This is one way to assemble, a different way to assemble the kit. I think is very interesting. So here we have the photo etched parts. One metal chain and decal sheet for German and British. It's a bit complicated because you must be safe about the alignment of the structure. In this case we will put some object to make it in this vertical position. Now we will proceed to make the, the, the left and the right hulls.
Ragnarök und Armageddon laufen antibodischen Mythen aufeinander zu. Der Welt nicht nachgesehen zwischen den walzenden Verrat bringt neue Hass, bringt den Elend.
Bestaunt sind die Gesichter hin, ob stürmt oder schneit, ob die Sonne uns lacht, der Tag glühend heiß oder eiskalt die Nacht. Bestaunt sind die Gesichter.
To assemble the rod wheels, we will make 11 composed of these parts, and we will make 16 composed of these other parts. Then we will assemble the wheels as shown in the instructions. Well, it's not necessary to paint the interior for the driving chain, but in this case we will paint it to show how it looks. Well, first we will use the rust primer, then we will use the color from the interior colors of this set, especially the color cream white for interior. Okay, and for the chain we will paint in brush this color of gray base. And with gunmetal pigment we will apply over the gray areas of the chain. There is one correction here that we must follow. Okay, we already get assembled this part of the right part of the hull of the interior of the cannons, and now we will proceed to paint the interior and the weather, to make weather on them. So first we will print the piece, and then we will paint, and then we will proceed to fix it in the hull. To find an accurate result with the armour acrylic paint, we must paint this way, making thin layers. As you can see, the result looks better. We will paint the interior in the current waist color, and the guns and some parts of the weapons in black. We'll make a general wash in the interior with this armour product of wash for interiors. Well, we can assemble the single tracks according to the instructions in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces each one, and 92 tracks. And well, we did some of them, and if you dare, you can make it, because if you make it correctly, you can fix them one by one. We have chosen the option to make the workable tracks from TAKOM. It will be easier and even more funny. As we can see, it's exactly the same truck but perfectly assembled, and so let's go ahead. We must leave one space of 5 tracks between one shoe and another shoe.
A tan solo 15 minutos de Bilbao se encuentra ubicado Hobbies Guinea, un comercio dedicado desde hace décadas al mundo del modelismo y la miniatura. En nuestro establecimiento disponemos de una gran variedad de productos: maquetas de plástico, modelismo naval, soldados de plomo, planos, libros técnicos, pinceles, pinturas, peanas, material para escenografía y radiocontrol. Todo lo tienes a tu alcance en nuestra página web. Más de 15.000 referencias de marcas nacionales y de importación te aguardan. Servicio rápido de envíos a toda España y Portugal. Hobbies Guinea, la tienda que te gustaría tener cerca de casa.
We will focus now on paint and weathering the tracks with this color of Amamic rust tracks, because we will create a rusty aspect on the track. So first we will apply this layer of rust tracks as base color, and then we will apply another product like washes and pigments. We will make a general wash on the trucks with this product. To create some contrast. And now with the 3 tons of rust pigment, we will apply over the surface where we applied the wash before. Well, there are 2 options for the painting and versions of the Mark IV, and we have chosen the German version that, as you can see here, there is some colors of the profile and the decals. So for this we will use the Amomig British and German camouflage tanks color. So we will start with the dull green, and then clay brown and ochre earth. Okay, and when we have finished to apply all the decals in the tank, we will proceed to the painting of rust and some steel accessories. In this case, we will start with the rust with the MMIC set. Okay, and we will do now is to make a general wash over the tank with this deep brown. But we will use it, the panel line wash for aircraft because it's more light than the another washes of this label, and it works better by capillarity. As you can see, this product is lighter than other washes, and I prefer to use it for, especially for this tank, that it has a lot of reliefs in the surface and the tails. So you can see with a bit of thinner you can create a bit of streaking grime with the same wash. Okay, and we already finished with the washes in the and some rust areas and the wood of the tank. And what we're going to do now is the chipping, and for this we will use this color, the dark brown. With a small brush we will make some, especially some scratches. Okay, now let's work with great dust and light mud over this running area before to assemble the chain. So for this we will use from this set the earth color, very diluted with the acrylic thinner. And now we will apply Europe Earth pigment over the area the airbrushed the pre-dust. Okay, and now with early color pigments, in this case Europe Earth, Dark Earth and Russian Earth, we will create one mix of earth and dust over the track. And so we will create what we already did with the rust, one mixture of different tones of earth color. And this is a result of the earth pigments colors in combination with the another process of rust that we already did with another pigments. Well, now with this pigment of gunmetal we'll make one touch of grace in the tracks, and with the finger we apply the pigment this way. It will be look more realistic. The finger allow to us to know what is the relief of the shape of the truck. Maybe it's the best tool for this kind of pigment and technique. Will create striking rust effects approaching the chipping that we already painted. And with this last step, assembling the trucks, we already finished the process of the Mark IV male tank from TAKOM. It's a very nice model. These techniques are for beginners modelers who start, and it's very easy to learn these techniques, and I hope that you enjoy it, and now it's your turn to enjoy of this TAKOM excellent model kit.